Oh yeah, so I can know I'm done for the day because I've promised I will give you feedback, especially because of my non-Yoruba speakers. Mo mọ̀ pé àwọn tó ń jẹ́ Yorùbá, they have àfi ṣe ní tí ẹ má bínú ẹ̀jẹ̀ mu tí. All right, guys. Good evening. Good evening, guys. Ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́, oh, good evening, guys. Good evening. Welcome back. I hardly do 2 shows in a day, but when it has to be done. I actually have many shows to be doing, but I can't keep with the tempo of doing shows twice a day. I can't. It's not easy. Coupled with the fact that one has to work. Even days when I don't work, it's not easy to do 2 shows. Good evening, Yinka Sulaimon. Uche, how are you? Oluwafemi James. Bukola Shobayo, I see you on Facebook. Good evening, guys. Onyelade Adeshemowo. Good evening. How are you? Shati bere sumu niyen. Sorry, it's not even cold yet, as it is supposed to be. But I think sumu dear. Scottish TV. Oh, how are you, Scottish TV? Good that you came here. You know I forgot about TikTok. Me, you know, TikTok exists. And I can access the 2 phones. The man from TikTok ni mo nlo, so I don't have TikTok on this yet. So I need that she download. Story, how are you, darling sister me? Scottish TV. You were supposed to let us talk, but I don't know. I guess you are busy too. Chima Happiness, how are you? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that was really a show. Memphis. Bombay, you know you are the reason I'm doing this show at this time. Mi ta nǹkan sára. Mi ti ta nǹkan sára, àsìkò ta nǹkan sára ò tí tó. Was it not last week? I was feeling very cold. Òtútù yẹn pọ̀ last week. One evening, bí ṣe gbé mọ́tò nìyẹn kí n sáré lọ ra brandy, gbogbo store ti close. Ó dà pé òtútù yẹn fẹ́ yọ̀ta mi lórí ìjọ yẹn. Is this bucket of okay, Scottish Timmy. Ikechukwu, how are you? Good evening. Bombay, do you know you are the reason I'm doing this show at this time? I saw your comments somewhere. We did, let me do this show. Before Bombay will say I didn't consider him. You know you are my sweetest brother. You are a strong supporter of this page, so I have to consider you when I'm doing something. So Bombay person, he will soon be going to bed, though. Let me quickly come out. Good evening, guys, on YouTube. Abayomi, I see you. Yinka Sulaimon. James. Kids Lover Bounce House. Akeem the Dream. Alberto da Silva. Marry you? I'm not looking for husband. I'm taking already. Somebody's proposing to me on YouTube. I'm taking, fully taking. I'm not available. They know they see me. I'm not available. So thank you for the proposal. Anyway, guys. The owners of the tea will look me and shake my head. Because of my mug, make them look me. Small tea cannot do me. It has to be big cup. That is how we are used to, big cup to drink tea. All right, guys. Good evening and welcome. I'm your host, Real Talk with Auntie Aduni, and the name of the page is Real Talk with Auntie Aduni. If you are just getting to see the page and you're just getting to see my YouTube channel, you can subscribe. Subscription is free. You are not paying for it, and this will make you to get to see my video. Temitope Morie, Ojowu mi, Ojowu. Where is my brother? Oyebuchi, thank you. Ojowu. Olayinka Adekala, thank you. Abiodun Omo Badagry, thank you, guys. Mo fẹ́ wé gèlè tẹ́lẹ̀ ni mi ò wé gèlè jẹ́ nǹkan sáré ṣe lè. Anyway, Guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. I know many of you are following my page, and you must have been, you must have seen the last video we did some few days ago about a Canadian woman, one Bolanle Gbemisola Omotosho, that was said to abandon her husband in hospital and refused to give the family information. Oh, Yomi Adedeji, I see you. I'm sure you were the one that gave us that star. It's snowing in Indianapolis. Eh. Wow. Thank you, Ngozi. I know Sabi pretending. Honestly, I know Sabi. I wish I can. If forgive me, keep me out of some trouble. But I know if Sabi do have. Anyway, thank you once again. So let me just do a quick recap on the issue of the Canadian woman. So a certain woman, Gbemisola Gbemisola Omobolanle Omotosho, was said to have abandoned her husband in hospital in rehab in Canada, and for about a year plus now. Not only that, she has refused to communicate with the family's husband back home in Nigeria. If you want to get a full recap of the video, just check like some videos back that I did like few days ago. You will see it there. And I tried as much as possible to say the story in English, and I allow people who called in also to talk in English. And this is to just update some of you. Our Yoruba speakers have seen the video and the latest updates, but because I've spoken to you about it, and because it's a true life issues that we all need to learn from, both man and woman, married couples, especially here in diaspora. That's why I want to do update on it, because we all know what is going on among us, which is some stories you will hear are not really palatable, and nothing to write home about among our people, especially couples. Some couples are doing very well, so don't get it twisted. We have couples who are doing very, very well, and you know, one thing I know is that how you start back from Nigeria before relocating will play will play a big and huge role when you relocate abroad. If you are a partner who does not like each other, you are always fighting, you are always having issues, be rest assured when you relocate. Thank you, Oluwafemi James. Be rest assured that when you relocate, you are likely to have problem. So try and sort out things back home. Try and make sure whatever is going on between you, especially families, let things be settled well before you relocate. Nobody prays for anything to happen. Nobody wishes it. But you can never tell what tomorrow holds for every one of us. This is not about a man falling sick. It can be a woman falling sick. But one thing I know is that women tend to have this sympathy from people when something happens to them. They tend to have good supports. They tend to have good backings. No matter what, people will always support them. People will always have their back when anything happens to them. So please, especially our men, take a cue from this. This is not a funny story. It's a very sad one. That something like this is happening to somebody, and you know, and there is little or nothing anyone can do about it, because the situation is the situation, the power of the situation lies in the hand of the woman. Now, what is the story? They both relocated abroad, and 2018, the couple relocated, I think from here, according to what I was told, to Canada. So the man since last year has been healed. They said he had accidents. The wife said he had accidents. But from the picture, what we saw, it wasn't looking like an accident. It looks more like a stroke. And people called into the show that I did last time, about the issue, and they said the man actually had accident, but the accident wasn't really a fatal one like that. But he went into shock when he had accidents, and he went into coma, and somebody said, "It be like say you don't dey collect tithe." Me, I don't sabi collect somebody money. I dey manage my life. But one thing is that I don't do wetin I supposed to do. My mind is at rest now. Like before, where I dey run helter skelter. All my children are adults, they are all working, so I don't get peace of mind. So you cannot compare it to when I was still struggling, running here and there for them. Okay. So that makes a lot of difference. Okay. So like I was saying anyway, so the guy, don't mind slide. All these my followers with their yeye comments. So okay, I will stop the show. Maybe in a 1 month's time you see my face again if it will not shine. Get out of here. Anyway, do you know my Facebook has been on coma for almost a month before they release it? Oh. If na Facebook, nothing, no. Facebook and craze today. You better don't. Facebook is not something you want to sit on. No. You still have to work. Anyway, so the man presently, as we are talking, is in rehab. The wife doesn't want to communicate with the family. With the little information I got, the people that called in, the people that called me out of camera, they said they've been having issues, especially with the families involved, which the brother of the guy confirmed when he called into Oriyomi Hamzat top store platform. And he confirmed that they've always been having issues even before they relocated. Now, the level of the interference of the family is what we don't know, and why the wife is refusing to talk to the family or let them see the man on camera. As of today, I'm going to play a video which was the latest update, and I will interpret. So do like this. I will interpret it for you even if you don't speak English. I'm going to interpret it to you and what was said in that video to tell you the latest updates and what we are to learn from this, and what probably my own little contribution on what I think, my opinion on what I think can come out of the issue. Okay, I think the video should be here. Oh, okay, get it. I think I saw it on Walkabout. Yep. We know the Walkabout. Waka. Okay. All right. So I'm going to play the video, and I will interpret to us like I said. Then another thing, if you see my face is shiny, red lipstick. Anytime I use red lipstick, it pops my face out. I don't know if you have been taking notes. If I use red lipstick, very bright red lipstick, it pops my face. It makes my face pop out very well. So that could be another thing. Okay? So am I your million? Am I your million? Again, Shako DSing. Somebody said we are in Canada. Is this happening? We're in Canada. Ontario, I guess. I think Ontario. Ontario in Canada. I want some lady yẹn. Some people who know the lady have called me, and in fact, this afternoon I got another message of somebody that said the lady is refusing to allow anybody to see the man after they went to Gundudu. Ologundudu is an Ewe man. Kini Ewe in English? Please, what is... Okay, you are also in Ontario. I think the incident happened in Ontario. It happened in Ontario. So, I think, I don't know. The lady has just refused to allow the family to have access to the man. But before then, let's listen to what was said at the platform that the case was taken to. Poem, okay. Let me use the speaker so that you guys can hear, but I will translate, okay? Dry smoke, my darling brother. How are you? Patronize my brother, oh, Dry smoke, awa alata. He sells awa alata. Mo te ma fa wo to kun mo fi ṣe egusi ni next week or so. I told you I still have the awa alata remaining. So let's go to and hear. Oda po wa lórí Walkabout, yeah. Yeah. So I will translate. Don't worry. I know I have a lot of people that don't speak Yoruba on this platform, and that's why I'm trying to stick to your English. Even though I like my Ingbati. That my Ingbati, they always sweet me. It is sweet because there are some words na ìgbà tí go sweet pass. Poetry, okay. Thank you, Mustapha. Ó yá ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́.
Àríyọ̀ tí ẹ̀ ń wò yìí. Power on. Ní ìyá rẹ̀. Bluetooth mode. Àti àwọn ẹbí ẹ̀ ni wọ́n wá bí. Tí wọ́n ní ká dákun. Ká dákun.
Kò connect ni.
Àwọn ọmọ rí ọmọ àwọn.
Connected.
Okay.
Ọmọdé àwọn orí ọmọ àwọn. Wọ́n sì lọ́mọ àwọn wà nínú ásídẹ́ǹtì. Àwọn ò sì rí ásídẹ́ǹtì kankan. Ìyàwó rẹ̀ tí wọ́n jọ ṣègbéyàwó tí wọ́n jọ kúrò Nàìjíríà Mr. Ọmọ́tọ̀sọ́ Àríyọ̀ Amos òǹlẹ̀ ń wò ó. Ìyàwó rẹ̀ tí wọ́n jọ ṣègbéyàwó tí wọ́n jọ kúrò Nàìjíríà gbogbo ń táwọn ń bí níṣẹ́ nítorí ọ̀rọ̀ kodò máwọn lọ́wọ́ ìyàwó náà nù.
I will translate.
Lẹ́yìn ọ̀rẹ́ yìí apèyàwó ẹ padà sọ́dọ̀ Àríyọ̀ obìnrin dìde lọ tọ́jú ọmọ rẹ̀ kó padà wá. Ní ìgbà tẹ́sí tíyàwó ń fún wa ọ̀tẹ́ àwa lọ́rùn tó tí wọ́n ní káwa lọ bá ológun dúdú pé ológun dúdú ti gbé kéèsì yẹn nínú àwa tó fẹ́ gbé e sí. Àwọn tí ẹ mọ̀ ìgbà tí ológun dúdú gbé.
Kí làbọ̀ ìgbà tó ológun dúdú.
Kálá mọ̀ ni àbá bí wọ́n léèrè pé kí ló dé tí wọn ò kọ̀ntínú bóyá fáàtì tẹ́ ẹ̀ fún wọn bá kó fún wa bóyá wọ́n ò bá lò. Ṣùgbọ́n lọ́dọ̀ tiwa o a ní láti mọ àwọn nǹkan kan. A fẹ́ mọ àwọn nǹkan kan àwọn kìnìún yìí tẹ́ mọ́ ọkọ̀ lọ́wọ́ àwọn àjù ẹ̀bọ́n bí ọ̀rọ̀ gidi lẹ́yìn ìjọba pé kìnìún rẹ̀ lè má kọ́ńtì. So
orí omi àmà sọ̀rọ̀ bí ẹni tó pè gbogbo gbà.
Ǹjẹ́ Gbémisọ́lá kọ́hún.
Somebody said, who is Ologun Dudu? He's an Ewi person. I don't know why the case was taken to him. So for somebody was asking, who is Ologun Dudu? Ologun Dudu is an Ewi, a poetry person that the case was taken to. I don't know why it was taken to him, for what reason. Okay?
Gbémisọ́lá ìyàwó Àríyọ̀ lọ́ba ní.
Okay.
Ìgbà tó yàrá bàbá sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ a ṣe ń da tẹ́tẹ́ sí wa kò dáhùn. Àṣẹ̀yìnwá àṣẹ̀yìnbọ̀sá mo rò pé agbẹjọ́rò rẹ̀ sáà bá sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n sáà sẹ́ndì fọ́tò ìsí wa ẹni yìí ni wọ́n ní ó ní accident ọmọ Nàìjíríà wọ́n ló ní fatal accident báà náà dẹ̀ ṣe ń wò yìí wọ́n ló ní trauma.
So that I will not forget. Okay, you reposted. What about? Okay, shall I check? Can you tag me to where you reposted it? I can go and check. What did Ologun Dudu say that time? Okay, maybe the family is related to Ologun. Okay, the anchor is talking about that when he called the woman, that the woman said the man had a very fatal accident. And he was saying, like, okay, where can we see the picture? If you say this man has accident, what happened to the man? And she sent a picture and the picture of the car. But the car does not show that it was a fatal accident. So this man is asking question that, you say this is a fatal accident. If it is fatal accident, the car supposed to be bashed everywhere. This doesn't look like a fatal accident. Not only that, the wife of the man was referring them to the poet, that they should go and meet that poet, that poet once spoke about the issue, so they should not disturb her. And these people are like, okay, we are only asking. The family of this man want to know what is happening to their son, because as it is, the man cannot talk again. The man is, I show you the picture now. The man is incapacitated. That's the only word I can use, because he cannot speak. He is conscious. He knows what is happening around him. The friend spoke with me. They said he knows what is happening, but he cannot talk. He makes gestures when people are talking. He can hear you and he can probably know or something, but he can't do more than that. He's bedridden. That is the best word, is bedridden. So they were like, this doesn't look like accident. What is really happening? And the family said they want to know. But the lady is not ready to talk to the family. That is the wife. He cannot write. He cannot, he's incapacitated, he can't. So the family wants to know, but the lady is not ready. The wife is not ready to talk to the husband's family or give them any further information.
Àwọn ojú yìí, à ń imagine wípé nǹkan ti ṣàríyọ̀ o.
Nǹkan ti ṣe.
Nǹkan ti ṣàríyọ̀ o. Àwọn family àríyọ̀ láwọn fẹ́ statement police report tó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú bọ́mọ àwọn ṣe lásídẹ́ǹtì àbí everything. Àwọn dẹ̀bẹ̀ rí mọ́tò tó lásídẹ́ǹtì mọ́tò ní. Mọ́tò tó lásídẹ́ǹtì ní.
Now the family is asking for police reports in Canada. They are asking for evidence that it was an accident. For people living in Canada, I don't know much about it. Will the police give them all these things they want? Will they? I don't know. I'm just asking. Our police, will they do that? Will they oblige them? Ariyo is in hospice. No, hospice stage. Wow. No. Hospice stage is worse. The stage in people can be in that stage for a long time. So it's not in hospice stage yet. Somebody said correct word should be ghastly, not fatal. Okay.
Nítorí kan bọ́m̀bà yẹn ò fọ́nà. Ṣùgbọ́n àmọ́ bó ṣe jẹ́. Ibi tí mọ́tò yẹn ti ha ìfihàn wá.
Somebody said police will not give the report because medical report is confidential. So the only person they can give the report to, if I want to believe take what you are saying means probably the power of attorney, whoever has the power of attorney or whoever is the next of kin. If she knows the case number, if the family has the case number, especially we are looking at Canada now. Only the next of kin and power of attorney. The hospital will. Where is the IPA law? Hospital will not. Hospital will not reveal anything. No.
Kò yé wa, president ìlú Èbó máa yàtọ̀ sí ti Nàìjíríà ni. Kò yé wa.
I'm going to read comments in between. Don't worry. The man is still saying that they don't believe the story of the woman. Somebody here said we should consider this. If the incident is suspicious, it will have been investigated by the hospital and the police by now. This is a developed country, for crying out loud. The police will give them if it's really accident.
Fatal accident. Ni wọ́n pa accident etí ọ̀ fatal àmọ́ bí ṣe rí anyway. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn ìwé kan ti wá tẹ̀ wá lọ́wọ́. Ìgbà tá àrò original rí ni ó jẹ́ adá fake mọ̀. A lè sọ.
The man said they are not sure that what she sent to them, the document, she sent some document down to them, and they said they are not sure that this document that you are sending if it's original. But somebody here is telling me you said the report will be issued to the wife. The wife has access to everything. She's in charge already. You remember some people called in our last show that know these people. And they said the woman is in charge. So I think it was after Ologundudu brought the story out that she stopped people from going, the friends, from seeing the man. For reason I don't know. I'm still expecting if the woman can, have if she feels that she can talk to me. I'm still doing all this if she can talk to me so that we are still appealing anyway, if she can still get across to the husband's family. Because as it is, she's ready to go to court.
a gbà lóríjínà títí tá a fi rí i pé a rí nǹkan míì tó yàtọ̀ sí tí wọ́n mú wá. níta fi gbé wá lálẹ́ ni pé mo ṣàdéhùn pé mi ò ní kúrò lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Àríyọ̀ títí tí Gbémisọ́lá ìyàwó rẹ̀ tí ó fi fún wa ní tá à ń béèrè fún. dára wọ́n ní fatal accident ni o wọ́n ní fatal accident. mọ́tò yẹn ni kẹ́ ẹ̀ wò dáadáa ọmọ Nàìjíríà o mọ́tò lẹ̀ ń wò ó ẹ tún bá gbé mọ́tò bí mọ́tò bá pọ̀ ẹ sáà máa gbé mọ́tò òun ẹ máa gbé mọ́tò òun mọ́tò òun nìyẹn o ẹ tún gbé míì gbogbo mọ́tò nìyẹn o bó bá pọ̀ ẹ tún gbé mọ́tò yẹn tí èèyàn fi lásídẹ́ǹtì ẹ wá wo bẹ́ẹ̀ tó wà ní ọkọ̀ ṣe dà.
This is the car. Wọ́n ti gbé kúrò.
Skylight.
Let me look for it.
ẹ tó lásídẹ́ǹtì ní mọ́tò yẹn nìyẹn o. ṣé kìí ṣe pé vegetable gan la gbé inú ọkọ̀ ta start ta tọkọ̀ wájú tí ò lè control ọkọ̀ mọ́tò kan lọ fi bọ́mbà gbábì kan tá a wá gbé jáde nínú mọ́tò gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹni tó ti l'accident. Àríyọ̀ is going. Àríyọ̀ is going. Àríyọ̀ is no more active. Ó mà ṣe o. Àwọn ò sọ pé Gbémisọ́lá ló ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n mò ń fi tó yín létí pé Gbémisọ́lá ti mú ìwé dé o. Gbogbo ìwé tá a béèrè ó ti kó dé o. A ti ráwọn photocopy ìwé kan bí o. Ìtókù ní ká kẹsẹ̀ bọ̀. A fẹ́ authenticate ìwé yìí. Tó bá jẹ mọ́ kí Canada ó gbàlejò. A fẹ́ fọwọ́ bọ ọ̀rọ̀ ilé yìí. Ó tó gẹ́ kóbìnrin ọmọ kàdánwò lọ́wọ́ ọkọ lẹ́sù lọ́kọ. Ó sì tó gẹ́ kọkùnrin náà ọmọ kàdánwò lọ́wọ́ obìnrin lẹ́sù láya.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni
Barrister.
ṣẹ́rí mo máa ń sọ kinní kan lọ́pọ̀ gbà marriage kò ṣe kan.
So the anchor is saying that they are not saying the document she sent is fake or original, but they still want more information concerning the man. So the next person that is talking is the lawyer, a lawyer in that anchor program. So he wants to give his own view on the issue.
Kò ṣe dandan, and lára àwọn nǹkan tí ilé ẹjọ́ máa ń sọ ni pé ilé ẹjọ́ máa ń sọ pé you cannot force an unwilling spouse over a willing spouse. Ìyẹn túmọ̀ sí pé tọkọ bá lóun ò ṣe mọ́ ẹ lè force ìyàwó lé lórí and vice versa. Now wọ́n ti kó àwọn dọ́kúmẹ́ǹtì wá ṣùgbọ́n pẹ̀lú picture tá à ń wò yìí fact speaks for itself. Àwọn kì í ṣe ilé ẹjọ́ o ṣùgbọ́n looking at the picture káwọ picture ọkọ yẹn.
They are legally married.
How can we say that this amounted to fatal accident? Ipe accident to fatal ni compared to entering lórí wheelchair. That's the first thing. Then secondly ni pé àwọn òbí Àríyọ̀ tí wọ́n ń pariwo pé àwọn fẹ́ mọ status àwọn state tó ma wọ́n wà entitled sí nígbà tẹ́ni tó jẹ́ ìyàwó ẹ̀ tó wọ́n gbẹ anything concrete látọ̀dọ̀ because I'm trying to respond to letter tí mo rí bẹ̀yìn. There is nothing like cybercrime here. There is nothing like cyber stalking. There is nothing like malicious damage of anybody. We are talking about life now. Wọ́n rí anything látọ̀dọ̀ ọmọ wọn, wọ́n gbọ́n kankan látọ̀dọ̀ ọmọ wọn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ wà entitled láti mọ state of things. That's the first thing. Then secondly, àwọn tó bá ń wètò yìí tó ń bá rí Àríyọ̀ kán jẹ́ ká mọ province tó wà. Àdúgbò wọn náà ń gbé ẹni tó máa I'm very sure pé so many people are watching right now. Province wo lélẹ̀?
Funniest thing is that everyone I spoke to, Tomo Pakini, Tola Womo, something about the guy, they are not even ready to talk more on the location or whatever. And that's kind of strange to me. It may feel the way things are, there should be one or two of the guy's friends that would have reached out to the family. Hey, Joe, am I making any sense? Already the issue is on social media. There are people who know this guy in Canada. Why have they not gotten across to either Oriyomi Hamzat and the wife's family? Because as it is, it's like the lady is adamant for reason best known to her, which I don't think it's okay. I don't think it's okay. Whatever it is, they own their children. Yes, he is your husband, but he's the child of somebody. I'm not talking about the sibling now. I'm talking about those age parents. Allowing them have access to him. Okay, this woman is not allowing them for reason best known to her. She is fighting one fight that we don't know. but what about the guy's friend? Ṣé kò sí ẹni tí ó wá lè pe Oríyọmí and be like, keep me um, keep me um, keep me anonymous, like people will call us when we are talking and say keep me anonymous, so this is the hospital, this is the name. No, even if she's controlling them, this is going to be done off camera now. Not only off camera, it's going to be done off camera. It will also be done without she knowing. Okay, people have called me. Ṣé o mọ àwọn tó ń pè mí ni? Ṣé mo sọ pé àwọn èèyàn pè mí? Ṣé o mọ àwọn tó ń pè mí ni? Because I'm sure she's watching our video shows. So kí ló dé tí by now none of the friend, none of the man's friend, none of them, acquaintance ni o, church people ni o, name it, that will have, this guy has been in Canada for 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, going to 7 years. Abba, there will be somebody that will know him. You will call the person anonymously and say, this is what is going on. People call us. Okay, you said people they don't want to carry. What load are they carrying? I have done shows. I did this lady's show. Dúpẹ́. I got information tí mo gbà nípa Dúpẹ́ will shock you. Tí n bá sọ síta. I only brought very little because I don't want to rubbish Dúpẹ́ per se, because she actually went through something for real, and I'm trying to be human in what I am doing. I'm not all about bringing everything out because I want crowd. I held some information back for her dignity's sake. I held them back for empathy's sake. I held some information back. I would have brought some information back. So there should be somebody. There should be somebody that will know this man, that know what is going on, that will have known what is going on. The hospital he is. Why have none of these people called Oriyomi Hamzat till now? They are not coming out. Olabode. People that called me to talk to me did not come out. People call us as bloggers. Kàmá ìwà sọ̀rọ̀ Oriyomi ní level tó wà. They will call us and say, Auntie, I want to talk to you. The ones I don't like are the ones that will call me and say, I don't go and use my story for blogging, no. And I'll tell them, get off my phone. If you don't trust me to talk to me, don't talk to me. I always tell people, if you don't trust me to talk to me, then don't call me. How many times have I mentioned anybody's name when I'm telling story? And when I have to tell even story that is closer, that is somebody has told me, and I need to use it as in this thing, I paint it. I try and, curry it, and so that nobody will link the story to somebody or the owner of that story. Because all these things is for us to learn from. So are you telling me, if you have you see why we are saying our community abroad, especially Yoruba community, our community is not good at all. Irú nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí kò lè ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin àwọn Igbo láyéláyé. This thing that is going on cannot go on among Igbos. No, kò lè ṣẹlẹ̀. Mi ò fẹ́ gbẹ́rù ẹlẹ́rù, mi ò lè gbé tẹ̀ nǹkan sórí o. So what if you are that guy in that position? What if it were you? No one in that situation that guy is. Okay, Doreen, my number is pinned to the page, or just inbox me on Messenger. Yoruba community, let's just say the truth to ourselves. So nobody, everybody is running away. Everybody is hiding. You can call Oriyomi Hamzat anonymously and say this is what is going on. Somebody says you should just bring the man back home. Man, you only last to Losi Niger. The man won't last. Taking that man back to Nigeria is not the issue now. Okay, how do you want to take him back to Nigeria? How do you want to take that man to Nigeria in that situation, that vegetable? Okay, Doreen, I'm ready. Call me, please. How do you want to take him back? Everybody is saying, àti ìsọ̀rọ̀ débì kan, a lot of people are saying, kò sẹ́ni tó máa gbẹ́rù ẹlẹ́rù sórí o, you have to cover your head o. People call us anonymously and they talk. Irú Hamzat yẹn, somebody can call him and tell him, this is what is going on. This is the man. This is where he is. Ta ló lo red head? Ibo náà lo red head sí? Ẹ jẹ́ kí mẹ́ni tó bá lo red head. No red head on my show. Okay, I will when I'm done. Kó máa sí ẹni tó máa pe Oríyọmí láti how many weeks? Go about a week plus nísìn. The same thing láti last year. Tó ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Nobody. So why can't we are not looking out for ourselves. There are some things you report. Okay, here. They have whistleblowers, a whistleblower. We have them here. That things will be happening in the community. You won't even know. Bọ́lọ́pàá ṣe mọ̀. How police get to know? It's because somebody decides to speak. Ọ̀rọ̀ protest bí báwo is everything about protest. Okay, when Ikweremadu was arrested, ṣé wọ́n pariwo ni? But let's say the truth. We don't have a community as a people. The last time we were talking about how Indian community is very strong in Canada. Even here, they are very strong. Indian community, Chinese community, very, very strong. Wawa, irọ́ o, ìwọ o. Let's continue. Bó la ti ń gbọ́.
Now, province Wolele. Then we need to find out from Canadian embassy. Ibo ló ń gbé.
Wọ́n ò ní sọ fún
Àtọkọ àti ìyàwó yẹn ibo ló ń gbé.
They will not
now,
tell you.
Now, kí ìyàwó ẹ̀ náà dẹ̀ specify fún wa pé date by an accident yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀. Let us verify. Nigeria làwọn ò tí ní database. Wọ́n làwọn ní. But now yẹn wọ́n ní database.
Only 28th of August.
Joanne Shofolahan. Thank you so much. You say you cannot take him to Nigeria because you still need the wife to facilitate it. I just look at our people when they talk. When something that is happening in abroad is not happening in Nigeria, where anybody can just stand up and say, oh yeah, and command. We are talking about a country where there is rule and law, where there is a protocol in everything you have to do. And some people say, the family is the kinikon. They still need that woman to do anything concerning that man. They still need that man. Party community, God bless you, Abiodun. When it is party now, Yoruba community, they can help you to collect $500 clothes and gele. Have one single problem like this, you are on your own. Most times. And that is why I maintain my status quo. Mi ìfẹ́ wàhálà. Ọwọ́ epo nọ́mbà yàn là.
Last year.
28th of August. Last
2023.
On the accident yesterday.
When the accident yesterday.
Then we need to find out. We need to see whether the accident actually indeed happened.
Ìwé Ontario gan-an ti kọ́. Ontario Motor Vehicle Collision Report.
Province to 1 year. Province to 1 year. Ontario. Province to 1 year.
Hold on. Somebody said there's an Ariyo motor show that I used to work with here in Canada. He's the one, no? That's the guy they are talking about. Ariyo motor show is the one. It's the same person. Omuni. Is there anyhow you can find somebody who knows him? The hospital to what? Honestly, I still believe all you need to see woman, you know. That's what I think. All you need to see Ninu. Bóyá àwọn family ẹ̀ ní Naija náà máa lọ bẹ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ agídí ò kò lè ran ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. She's in charge. I don't stop Bombay. Me, I've never supported them taking that guy back to Nigeria. Who is going to take care of him? We can report to the Nigerian in diaspora. What should they do? What will they do? kí náà máa ṣe. You people are living. I want to believe most of the people watching my show at this time are people living in diaspora. Now so easy. Okay, ẹ jẹ́ àmà gbọ̀ngàn tá ń gbọ́ lọ.
It's shocking that some Nigerian women take Tario. Province to one year.
Àwọn láti wo àwọn ọlọ́pàá ó tiẹ̀ bá wa ṣe gan. Tí mọ́tò àríyọ̀ bá rí báyìí, wọ́n dẹ̀ ní head-on collision ni. Bóyá pẹ̀lú mọ́tò míì. Àwọn ìlú òyìnbó wọ́n ní fact gan. Wọ́n kódà ẹni tí àríyọ̀ àti ẹjọ́ fọkọ̀ kọlura wọn. Àwọn náà lórí bẹ́ẹ̀dì tó náà wà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Then kí ni hospital wo ló wà? Report wo ló ń kọ nípa ẹ̀? Ṣé so cardiovascular ailment lónìí ni àbí kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? What is the result of that accident lónìí?
Report yìí wọ́n gbà ní November 19, 2024 after the program.
After data tó pariwo.
Yes, after program tá a ṣe ni wọ́n lọ gba report yìí wá ní York Regional Police náà ti lọ gbà ní on the 19th of November 2024 ni wọ́n ṣe lọ gba report yìí wá.
Alhaji, my recommendation.
Somebody said it will take a legal upturn for anyone to see him, not even to take him to Nigeria, to even see him one-on-one. Hold on, no. They can take him to Nigeria through a medical emergency. Really? Without the consent of the wife. Yomi, I will fight you. I don't expect this one from you. Without the consent of the wife.
Is that let us write. Shebi your police report your police name. One email. Let us write them.
Yeah.
On behalf of the family.
May 24, 2024. May 27, 2024. Another letter to whom it may concern. Ariyo Omotoso 19-1. Ariyo Omotoso was admitted to South Ark Regional Health Center on 28 August 2023 to present day. Mr. Omotoso is presently hospitalized in slow stream rehabilitation and medical management treatment. Mr. Omotoso is unable to tend to financial insurance related.
Somebody said, is this police report real? I don't know. Oriyomi said he doesn't know too, but that was the result she sent to them. Okay, somebody said South Lake Hospital. Is that the hospital? Is that the only hospital in that area? It's not really hospital, no. The man is in rehab. He's not in hospital, go rehab. Once he go to hospital, rehab lo wà o.
Pẹ̀lú bígbà fẹ́ fele Ìgbòho ni o. At this present time, due to their current hospitalization and non-verbal status, I hope this will be of assistance to you. Please connect with me on the sign.
I want to read this.
Should you require further information?
Well, let me pin it.
Nígbà tí Omotoso ò ní access sí owó ẹ̀ mọ́, tí ò lè sọ̀rọ̀, tí ò lè gbapá, tí ò lè gbẹ́sẹ̀ mọ́, òun ni wọ́n mú wele lọ pé náà lọ gbà wele ní South Ark Hospital. Pé to whom it may concern. Bóyá wọ́n present ẹ̀ bank ẹ̀, bóyá wọ́n present ẹ̀ anywhere. Bóyá bí insurance ẹ̀.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's educate ourselves here. When we all know how things work here, husband and wife, they have to have a family account. And when you are filling your bank form here, you have your next of kin. Probably, let's just because they are trying to insinuate that probably that document is for them to steal his money. No, I'm not saying it could be that, but I want to say it might not be. Because when you have a bank account as a married person, either man or woman, you have to have your next of kin, your emergency contacts. It now depends on who you are putting, and I think most times it's always an adult, somebody 18 above or something, and you have it there. When anything happens, they are the one they will give access, as long as you can produce documents. As long as you can produce documents that the man is incapacitated to run his account, and you need to have access to that account for to take care of him, they will allow you into the account. So I think that is the document Oriyomi is mentioning. It is not for them to go and have insurance of his money. Please, give me 1 minute. Àwọn ọmọ yóò mú kọ́kọ́rọ́ jáde. Wọ́n text me. One of them is back. Please, 1 minute. I'll be back now. All right, guys, sorry about that. Pé ọba ti láwọn ọmọ ń lé sùúrù lọ́rọ̀ wọn, sùúrù ló gbà. Anyway, so ẹ yẹ ká padà sórí kìíní yẹn.
Anywhere.
Okay. Question is that let us write. Should your police report your police name? Let us write them on behalf of the family.
May 24, 2024. May 27, 2024. Another letter to whom it may concern. Ariyo Omotoso, 19-1. Ariyo Omotoso was admitted to South Ark Regional Health Center on 28 August 2023 to present day. Mr. Omotoso is presently hospitalized in slow stream rehabilitation and medical management treatment. Mr. Omotoso is unable to
stroking him.
Tend to financial insurance.
Probably they say financial issues.
Ó dàbí pé eléyìí ó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú gbígbà fẹ́ fi eléyìí gbowó ni o.
Oríyọmí wọn fi gbowó. Oríyọmí wọn fi gbowó. Nǹkan tó mean nìkan nìyẹn sà. Nǹkan tó mean ni wípé is not in his mental capacity to undo anything finances because of his state. Téèyàn bá sick, àwọn sickness kan wà, like the kind of sickness he has, he cannot make any decision on his own. Somebody has to make the decision for him. Oríyọmí, tẹ́ bá rí fídíò yìí, bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ò lè ṣe decision kankan mọ́ fún rẹ̀. Ẹni tí ò bá ti lè sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́, tí ò lè ṣe àwọn kankan mọ́, ó mean wípé is financially incapacitated to make decisions on his finances. So somebody like POA or his next of kin or emergency contact will be the one to handle his money. And I want to believe that the wife, ìyàwó, is the one in charge. Is in rehab. Is the one in charge. And there has to be a lawyer, a paper from a lawyer. That she's in charge to make such decisions for him. Ẹni tí ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́, tí ò lè gbápá, tí ò lè gbẹ́sẹ̀, tó yẹ pé bó ṣe kàn lè ṣe leléyìí. Even the one that can still speak, it will get to a stage, somebody that can still speak, tó bá fi wípé mentally decision ẹ̀ kò wà okay. Wípé mentally nǹkan kan ṣe díẹ̀díẹ̀, kò lè make it àwọn decision kan, they will still ask that person, go and get a POA and bring. You will go and get somebody that you have to trust and bring. Once they give the POA, yẹn power of attorney yẹn fún ẹni yẹn ló máa decide even the way that person will spend the money, bó ṣe máa disburse owó fún and everything. Wọ́n ti gbàgbára lọ́wọ́ ẹni tó lówó, wọ́n ti gbé fún ẹlòmíì. Alhaji bó ṣe máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nílùú òyìnbó nìyẹn. So kò ṣe pé bóyá wọ́n fẹ́ gbowó kankan bì kan. Ẹsẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ establish pé ṣé ó ní àwọn owó kan síbì kan before you say this, because àwọn nǹkan tó jẹ́ wípé might aggravate the issue on ground òun leléyìí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wà careful, so I appeal sí conscience lady yìí so that kó ti ẹ̀rọ tìkúnlẹ̀ àbíamú ló fún ìgbà míì wọ́n ní ẹ̀bẹ̀ là ń bò ṣìkà kó lè jẹ́ ká rọ́nà lọ mí ló ṣìkà ni ẹ́ tó bá ń wò mí ló ṣìkà ni woman yẹn. You understand? So Alhaji wọn ò gba owó kankan bí kankan.
At this present time, due to their current hospitalization and non-verbal status,
non-verbal status.
This will be of assistance to you. Please connect with me on the sign. Should you require further information? Nígbà tí ọmọ tó sọ ò ní access sí owó ẹ̀ mọ́, tí ò lè sọ̀rọ̀, tí ò lè gbapá, tí ò lè gbẹ́sẹ̀ mọ́, ó ní wọ́n mú wọlé lọ pé náà lọ gbà wọlé ní South Track Hospital. Pé to whom it may concern. Bóyá wọ́n present ẹ̀ bank ẹ̀, bóyá wọ́n present ẹ̀ lẹ́ni.
Alhaji, it is the wife. I want to believe from what you have read out. Ìyàwó ló lọ gba lẹ́tà yẹn. It is the wife. Probably the husband, mo máa jẹ́ kẹ́ call in any sùúrù Ọ̀túnba. Probably the husband does not have a emergency contact on his bank something. Probably he doesn't have kí ni wọ́n tún fẹ́ pè a next of kin. And he has accident. He has become incapacitated. The wife can go to the court with to a lawyer or court to go and get power of attorney by taking their marriage certificates, the children's marriage document to present. This is my husband. This is what has happened to him, and we need to access his money to take care of him. Ẹjọ́ tí n bá ṣì sọ o, correct me, all of you in abroad. Beneficiary, thank you, and take charge, because as it is, by the time they will present, someone might present a picture man yìí, the video of him in hospital and everything, definitely the lawyer will know the man cannot do anything anymore. It's just like it could be anybody. It could be anybody. Ẹni tó bá súnmọ́ yàn tó bá lè confirm pé yes, I have a relationship with this person, and they have evidence that they have relationship, not just ordinary relationship, close relationship, probably like a child, like a father, husband, mother, and all that. If they can say, then they will be given that authority to take charge. Alhaji, ìyàwó ẹ̀ ni àwọn oní nǹkan tó ṣe dá o, but we are trying to educate the public here. It is the wife. Nigeria, it doesn't work that way. In abroad, that is how it works. She's in charge. She's the mother of the children, and she can still produce a letter that they are still legally married.
Anywhere.
Okay.
Bóyá bí insurance.
Yeah, exactly.
Not to present ìwé ilé. Now.
Alhaji kì í ṣe insurance. Ó ṣe insurance Alhaji. Because I remember in the last, he's making mistake, it's not insurance. In the last video, Alhaji di, mo bóyá insurance kan wà bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fẹ́ gbowó insurance. No. Somebody say, man, does the man have papers in the first place? That I don't know. Bombay, okay. Somebody said, in case no next of kin, God bless you, is listed, the wife becomes automatically the next of kin. It's like our people have to know what marriage is in this country. Even somebody you are not married to legally, if you are living together, I think that is what they call common law marriage. You didn't go to court to say we are married, but you are living together as partner, as couple, and you can present something that two of you are doing things together as couple. Wàhálà ìgbàgbé ò ti fẹ́ yàwó. if you stay together for certain years, ó ti fẹ́ ìyàwó, she automatically becomes your wife. Not on paper. I think some states, I don't know if it is applicable to all states. Okay, somebody said, common law. Somebody said if they haven't declared separation in Canada, I'm not sure they did. Because they said the wife stopped people from going to the hospital to go and see the man.
Hospital ló kọ wele ó kàn sọ pé ó wà hospitalized láti dá padà.
Okay. Ìgbà ọ̀nà náà admit sir.
Mo ń bọ̀ orí kíní kan rehabilitation and medical management treatment. Okoko kàn bí pé ó ní pé accident
ṣẹlẹ̀
nínú ìwé yìí rárá is not reflected.
Pé as a result of the accident tó ṣẹlẹ̀ o.
Alhaji, that paper is from the lawyer. They don't have to state the reason whether it's accident or not accident. The bottom line is that the man is incapacitated and they have evidence that he's incapacitated. Alhaji, ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣàlàyé ẹ̀yin èdè wa. Ṣé rí ìwé yẹn in case tẹ́ bá rí fídíò yìí tó bá share ìtẹ́rin. That particular paper is from the lawyer. Ọ̀dọ̀ lawyer ló ti wá láti gba àṣẹ to go to have access to his account. Bóyá tí wọ́n fi tọ́jú ẹ̀ kan fi tọ́jú ọmọ àmì ò mọ̀, but wọ́n sọ wípé the man ó ti wà ní rehab, wọ́n dẹ̀ produce evidence pé ó wà ní rehab fún lọ́ọ̀yà. Wọn ò ní ìdá ti sọ kọ́ọ̀sì nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ pàṣẹ fún wọn, as long as wọ́n bá ti produce, wọ́n lè produce document yẹn gan kí lọ́ọ̀yà máa include ẹ̀ sínú paper. Ṣọ́rọ̀ mi yé yín?
Kò wà reflected níbí rárá. Ẹ ṣe pọ̀ fún wa láti ṣe.
God bless you. Somebody said, why will they put that in the papers? That is HIPAA violation. And that is, somebody said that is confidentiality. This is where the difference between Nigeria, where you can walk into hospital and bribe somebody to give you documents of somebody's health status. It is not applicable nílùú òyìnbó. Wọn kì í gbà, wọn bí anybody re. If they get to know anybody ṣerú ẹ̀, ó lè ṣẹ̀wọ̀n. Alhaji, so ọ̀rọ̀ yìí wà complicated. Ẹ appeal sí woman yìí. Lọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí. Okay, somebody said they stay together. Is that in Canada or America here you are talking about? Please let us learn. Is that Canada or America? Okay, staying together for 6 months. That is in Canada? He cannot put it out. That's a legal document. Ẹ fẹ́ kó Olúyọmí sínú wàhálà. Ẹ máa sọ nǹkan tí ò yẹ kẹ́ sọ now. How can you say you should put that kind of document into bring it out? No, kò lè gbé jáde o. The document was sent to him in confidentiality. He's not supposed to bring it to social media. Kò gbé síbẹ̀ just like that raw. Wọ́n ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
On the international one admitted to be in 28th of August 2023. No one admitted to South Hospital. This is another one. 20th December 2023 to whom it may concern. This is to inform that Ariyo Motosho has been hospitalized since 28th August 2023. He remained admitted to South Regional Health Center with no known date of discharge. Due to his ongoing hospitalization and medical condition, he is unable to attend to or manage his personal affairs as at this time. Hey, gbogbo àwọn lẹ́tà yìí, get it, to whom it may concern, yìí ó ń lọ sáwọn ibìkan ni o. You don't get it?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sá.
Lẹ́tà yìí lọ sí insurance nǹkan kan. Ó ń lọ sáwọn.
Ẹ má bínú, Oríyọmí ní lẹ́tà yẹn lọ sáwọn ibì kankan ni. Ó lọ sí insurance àǹkó. Oríyọmí kò lọ sí insurance, ó dẹ̀ lè lọ sí insurance. But nǹkan tó mean ni wípé the man ó lè lọ sí a lot of places. Probably be anywhere that the guy is supposed to act and he cannot, So it could be, yeah, the guy has been sick not for 2 years, since last year, August. Since last year, August, going to 2 years, a year plus. So, kò lọ síbi kọ̀ọ̀kan, kò lè dédé conclude pé ó ń lọ sí insurance, okay? Lè dédé conclude that he's going to insurance, all right? It could be, I want to believe it could be probably his workplace, ó dẹ̀ lè jẹ́ insurance náà. And tó bá jẹ́ insurance, the insurance is likely to be life insurance. Tí ò bá kú, wọn ò lè gba insurance ẹ̀. Ìlú òyìnbó náà wà, wọn ò dẹ̀ bí ire kó pa, wọn ò bí mẹ́tàlá ère kó pa má nìyẹn. So ó dìgbà tó bá lọ. So that so insurance apart, insurance ò sí bẹ́ẹ̀. So Oríyọmí ní insurance pẹ̀lú.
Oh, kò yé wọ ni.
Exactly.
Fún
láti lè bá head withdrawal bóyá owó ẹ̀ or something like that.
Okay, tó bá jẹ́ medical insurance náà ó lè lọ tán máa gbà tán máa fi tọ́jú ẹ̀. But remember, if she's going to take a medical insurance, she has to take the money to pay the hospital, the rehab. Remember, he's in rehab, and those ones too will be monitoring things that he has. And that is a country where information can be easily obtained. You cannot lie. They will find out if the man has insurance to take care of him. The money that will come from insurance is to take care of the man. The accidents, the medical, hospital ló máa lọ. I make mistake, not life. So till life is when it goes. The medical insurance, it is hospital that will collect it. He is in rehab. They are still spending money. Kò tíì kú. Sorry, I made mistake there, so I take that back. Somebody say, why can't that man in UK? And even before you take the insurance, investigation máa lọ. They will investigate. It's not that easy the way you are painting it. It is not that easy to collect money like that. The man is still alive. Hello? Hello?
Please, let me turn off this thing. I want to let people understand. Nigerians are not understanding how this thing goes here. Nigerians are not getting it. Here,
the Canada is free healthcare. Go ahead.
Insurance, the debt will be investigated. It will be investigated, and if there's foul play, you are not getting it. You are going straight to court to defend yourself. Then even that letter that was written is just so that she will have easy passage to get what she needs for the husband's care.
Yeah.
And another thing they don't understand again, when that money comes, she's going to go in front of a judge every month and ask for the money, and she's going to state how that money is going to be spent. I'm telling you from experience, because
in Canada,
my Polish brother that died, that was how my Polish sister-in-law was always facing the judge every month. She had to tell the judge how the money was going.
With what you said,
it's very stressful. In Illinois here.
Sweetheart, with what you just said, I remember I watched a video yesterday. I mean, there was something on news yesterday. I can't remember the prominent person that went that by. That person had accident, and the wife was saying that they stressed her from the money the insurance was paying, that they were always on her. She's a white woman. They were always on her neck. Go ahead.
Immediately that my Polish brother had that accident, he fell because he was working in construction. He fell down from a tall building, and then they started fighting for the workers' comp because it became a vegetative state. So when finally the money, and it takes a long time before workers' comp, you will get the money. It could take over a year, depending on how serious the issue is. Because the company that we...
hold on, please. I want to respond to somebody's comment before the comments should go. Sweetheart, please hold on. Somebody said, yes, truly the woman is doing normal. The letter should not be to whom it may concern. It should be addressed as I, so, hereby authorized. Who is authorizing? The man that is mentally and physically incapacitated will authorize. No, he cannot authorize anything. No, it's not done that way. The man cannot write. He cannot act on his own capacity anymore. So he cannot authorize. If they should write authorize, it will be voidable. It's not going to work.
The ignorance of our people is something I cannot understand. You don't know something happening overseas. Keep quiet and let the people that live here tell you. And even among us that live here, not everybody is even.
God bless you. Lost delights.
That's why our people get into trouble here. That's why I don't mess with Nigerians. Okay, another thing again. This is America. This is not Nigeria. His wife is the power of attorney. Likewise, he is the power of attorney of his wife. That is how it goes. Like here, I am not married. My mother is my power of attorney, and I am her power of attorney. So nobody can say, if God forbid, when my mother had a surgery last 2 years, nobody could make any decisions until I come. The doctors were waiting for me. The nurses were waiting for me. They wanted me to have my say because I have the power of attorney. So I don't know how you think that that his family can just come and whisk him away, and it can't be done. This is Canada. This is America. The power of attorney, the person that has the power of attorney, will give a written permission. Just like a husband cannot just take a child away out of this country without the wife's consent.
Mm-hmm.
You will be charged for kidnap. So let our people understand this thing. All that you have been saying is they should try to appeal to her because
I think appealing to her might work.
It is to beg her. And then all these things that they are reading, they are also violating the HIPAA laws. Because you must, all the condition of a patient is supposed to be kept private, except the patient gives authority to whoever to have a know of what is going on with them. That's all. Same thing, even in our schools too, when you are in college, your results, they ask you, there's a form they give you to fill. Do you want your parents, when you are above 18, do you want them to be in the know of your
what is going on? Yes.
Yes or no? Because it is kept private. If anybody violates it, you can take that person to court and you will sue the person for good money.
Mm-hmm.
So, one, this woman is his power of attorney, so the family cannot do anything. The only thing the family can do is to appeal to her conscience and beg her. Two, Oriyomi does not understand all that paper that he's reading up and down. This man is incapacitated. That document is a legal document that will enable her to go and get what her husband needs without any interference. And another thing you people should understand, insurance, she's going to get the insurance healthcare, but she's going to face a judge every month. And the judge is going to tell her how much is going to release to her and how much is not releasing to her. It is a very frustrating situation. One woman is in fire, so nobody thinks she's enjoying. Yes, the only thing I fault her for is the way her manner she went about it.
Yes,
and this is
very wrong.
She and the husband are not in good terms. And she got angry with the man's family and got angry with the man and transferred the aggression to his family.
She might not even be thinking right anymore due to emotional damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is why she's not coming with any information.
That's what I think. I think she's not acting normal anymore too. She has been damaged.
You people destroy marriages.
That woman is damaged.
Helping. You know your son. You know his weaknesses. You know his faults. Instead of people to call your son and tell him that you have done bad in this place, we will not support you. No. They will support their brother, support their son, to the detriment of another person's daughter. And then you forget that your son's life is in the hands of his wife.
All right, so that we can cut it short. I know one or two people want to call in too.
All right, Auntie. So let them be.
We are just appealing to the lady. I don't know what has got. Thank you. I don't know what has gotten her to this stage that she's been so vindictive and Not thinking, she doesn't care anymore.
Everybody
So crazy.
does better. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
And Nigerians stop being sentimental and emotional. The law is the law. And it operates differently here from Nigeria. That's just the basic truth.
Mm-hmm. So it's not funny, but yeah, you are on.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good evening. At it was evening. This is 6:25.
If the lady is the next of kin of the guy, nobody has any authority to see him. If she doesn't allow them.
She has stopped people from seeing the man. People were seeing him before, but she doesn't allow them anymore.
True. Not all states in America has these common law marriage. It's so strict in California because of the rich men who are taking advantage of women. Even if you live with a man in Illinois, if you live with him for 50 years, if you are not married.
Hold on, please. Hey, Joe, let's respect each other's opinion. We are not talking about ourselves. Don't be insultive to anybody. Hey, Joe, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, the common law marriage is strictly applicable in California, in the West Coast. It used to be in New York, but it was cancelled. The common law marriage means even if the lady has her underwear in your house for just 6 months, she's living there. She's a resident of that house.
Here in California?
In California.
Wow.
And that law was passed because of those rich Hollywood men that will use young women and this after a while and dump them, trying to exercise their power. Number 2, all the medical bills. Let me tell you maybe why the woman is sad and she can't get her life together or herself together. Let me tell you one thing. I've been there before. You know, you'll be asked, did you experience this before? If you are not in the shoes, you don't know where it hurts. If the woman is married to the man, I don't know how they do it in Canada. But here in America, if you are married to a man, let me tell you now, if the man or the woman buys all the bills, the medical bills, his credit card, her credit card bills, the living spouse has to pay it.
Yes.
Believe me honestly.
Yes.
So, you see some people, they live together, they are not married. If that person has health challenges, it's better for them not to marry each other. Because if they marry, the
other spouse will take
the
and
some will accumulate up to millions.
Wow.
Due to the condition. And again, if the guy has insurance, I am talking from experience. If the man has insurance, you understand? The insurance will not pay the lady directly. Even if it's auto accident. If you have auto accident and they pay you 2 million naira, before your check is issued to you, they will remove all the hospital bills before giving you the remaining. And if it's a lot, like the guy is incapacitated now, you are hearing me?
Yes, please. You are making so much sense.
The medical or Medicaid or Medicare will keep the rest. In the sense that
my darling sister, mo fi owó àtọmọdé yín lẹ́nu. Auntie, please.
If the money is still available for a fight, they have the money. They keep the money.
Auntie.
So the woman's mind might not be settled.
I don't want these comments to
The only thing I want what she did that is wrong is not letting the family know the condition of the man. But that lady, she's suffering in silence. If you sign the dotted papers, then you got to pay all the bills when your spouse is gone. Plus even a bottle of water that you are owing. If you have a house, there's going to be a lien on the house. You understand? So the lady might be going through a lot that people don't know. Because they say, no one let you fool.
I wish that lady can take it and really face this.
But here in America,
I wish she can come out. But what she keep away, you make sense. I don't know, Auntie me. I don't know.
The family is thinking, you know how people they feed people with unnecessary information. You understand? They might say, oh, this is a lot of money. Like Mr. Yomi is saying now, our insurance, that lady ain't got no insurance until the man pay. And if the man pay, if the base is much, she's not getting anything. She has to pay the remaining base. I'm letting you know. So the lady should do the needful. Let them know where the man is and explain the situation, because the family is all that, I'm not going to say they're thinking about money. You understand? A power of attorney, hey, you have to be going to court from time to time. Because even if he has personal money, you have to declare it and let them know how much he has in his account before the government can take care of him.
Because in Nigeria, to make power of attorney to man no one anyhow.
That sickness I'm looking is going to acquire nothing less than millions of dollars
taking care of
medical bills.
Benny.
I am talking from experience. So the lady should just let the family know what is going on. I think she's frustrated. If they are married, she's in trouble. So all they need to do is just beg her and let her explain the situation to them. She might have children she's taking care of.
She has 3 kids.
She might not be able to go to work all the time. She will have a lot of bills to pay. So call Benny. Call Benny náà tó bá wà lórí fóònù sí. Kó jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé kò sówó kankan lẹ̀ o. Torí wọn máa sọ fún wọn ní Nàìjíríà pé insurance money owó gọbọi ti dé bẹ́ẹ̀ ọba accident tí gí bá gbáyàn lórí báyìí. Mo yẹ tó máa gbà ní million. It's a bull crap.
Medical is I don't know about Canada, but medical is expensive here. Thank you, sis. Now I want to address comments here. I want to address a comment. Somebody says this is just an excuse that she's not in the right frame of mind. Olanrewaju Oduniyi, you can't say that. I repeat, she might not be acting, she might not even be herself anymore. Take it or leave it. Whatever might have been going on, somebody is commenting here that they've not even been with the family. She has never been in good terms with the family, even before they relocated. There are some things, depression that will come upon some people, they will act irrational. Before you know it, they care the damages that will be done to anybody around them. I'm not making excuses for her, but I'm telling you, it is a possibility. When people are frustrated, they are depressed, I'm sure that is your finger. They are depressed, they are beside themselves, they can act irrational, and they will destroy others around them. They don't know they are destroying people. Remember, we don't know the full story. We don't know the whatever is making somebody to be this adamant. That say. We don't know. Don't let us judge this thing like being sentimental and just looking at it from one side. Something might be wrong with her too. But until she's diagnosed, she will carry on. Until she checks herself into hospital or somebody checks her into hospital, she will be assumed to be okay. So don't say that. This is not normal, especially coming from our culture, coming from the kind of place we come from. We are all Yorubas. We have culture. This lady has family back in Nigeria. Okay, how come? Let us even assume that, Bello, you can take it anyhow you want. I don't care. I'm not sentimental on my page. Okay? Let's even assume this lady is behaving somehow. How come the family of the husband have not been able to appeal to her family to intervene? Ṣebí tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ yàwó, ṣó lọ gbé láàrin títì ni, ìyàwó oníṣúlọ́kà lélẹ́yìí. Somebody that was married the right way. So where are the woman's family in all of this? Edemi lóhùn o. Where are the woman's family in what is going on? Ó náà family now. Ó ní ìníyà, ó yìí ní bàbá. Kí ló dé táwọn yẹ́ ò dá sí? Kí ló dé tí bàbá ò dá sí? Kí náà fà tó le tẹ́lẹ̀ yìí? Tí èèyàn máa sọ wípé ọkọ tó rí báyìí dẹ̀ lókùn tóun máa toro mọ́ pé kí family ẹ̀ má mọ̀. Ní Canada, nílùú òyìnbó, that you still have to struggle to survive, to take care of the children. Jalo jabo. Something is not right. Anything your divorce gan. You were here when a lady called in. Her husband, Tonti Firamole, Otilo, they were divorced. The guy, you were here. They were separated or whatever. The guy became sick. She drove to go and carry the man and carry him into the house. Something is wrong. Okay, if she gives them access to the man, Kat says, so we pay all things being equal. Toba fún wọn ní access sí man, àwọn man yẹn. Bó ṣe wà yẹn, she needs help too. Can you nǹkan wà bó ṣe wà if things are good? Having physical support from the husband's family will go a long way to help her stabilize too, emotionally. Kó má tiẹ̀ rí wọn, she's not seeing them. Oh, they're calling her once in a while. Pẹ̀lẹ́ ìyàwó mi, kú tọ́jú o, àwọn ọmọ ńkọ́, ṣó wà okay, how are you doing? Blah, 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 blah. Abishimo Shiso, calling them alone, seeing somebody calling you when you are going through tough time, and somebody want to keep all that away and doesn't want to care. She wants to carry all the burden on her own. Even friends. They said immediately they went to Ologun Dudu, she stopped friends even going there. So, something is wrong with her. Because irú àwọn ọ̀rẹ́, even one bá tiẹ̀ fún lówó, pé wọ́n lọ ń check àwọn, wọ́n lọ ń check ọmọ ọkọ ẹ̀. Pẹ̀lẹ́ kú tọ́jú ẹ o, how are you o, and everything o, tó ti kí gbogbo wọn bẹ́ẹ̀, tí wọ́n ń yọjú sí, tí wọ́n ti ẹ̀ pààrin títì náà ti pàdé ẹ̀. Pẹ̀lẹ́ Bọ́láńlé Gbémisọ́lá, how are you doing? Okay, pẹ̀lẹ́, àwọn ọmọ ńkọ́, mo tiẹ̀ lọ wo ọkọ ẹ lánàá. Did you go to check your husband? I hope he's getting better. All those are emotional supports you give people that are going through situation. For somebody to now say, don't come near me, nobody should come near me, she's not normal. Is either something has made her wicked or something has turned her to something else, that at this point, she doesn't care destroying herself. There are people like that, vindictive. And you can tell me somebody like that is okay. No, she's not okay anymore. Either, because what she's doing is that, she's not even thinking of her future and her children's future. If the family, they can be begging her, and she said no, ignoring everybody. You tell me she's okay. Initially, she was allowing the people to see him. The friends, they were going there to see him until she said she doesn't want anybody to come and see the man again. Something is not adding up. I'm not supporting what she does, what she's doing. All wrong in all totality. Is very wrong. But I'm just looking at it from this angle now. Egbo ẹni tá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, ṣó wà okay, ṣó ń gan fún rẹ̀ wà okay. Ṣó ń gan fún rẹ̀ wà okay. Ṣó ń gan fún rẹ̀, ṣó normal mọ́ ṣá. How will you want to carry this kind of load on your own and they are dragging you here and there? You don't even care. Okay, somebody said, what I'm seeing, Omotsi Oluwafenron said, what I'm seeing is that she provided information that the husband got his stroke from the accident, but the family seems like they don't accept it, that their son didn't get the stroke from accident because they are not well informed, you know. Thank you, Ellen Fasuyi. Thank you for the star. Okay, thank you. She's in a sane society. If she has hand in what has gone wrong to the husband, wọ́n ti gbé kán bá wa appeal sí ni. Sherry, this is why you see all of us that are mothers and fathers here, that our children will soon be getting married. Àwọn ọmọ wa ò ní ṣíléyà o, wọn ò ní ṣìgbé o. In fact, there are a lot of lessons. The guy that just called in now, Auntie Tonwope Wole, the last caller that called in, she said something that, look, if as couple, as partner relationship that you are having, Memphis, how will you know somebody is a narcissist? You said avoid narcissist. How will you know? How will you know somebody that doesn't have good intentions? How will you know somebody that is vindictive? Until something happens. There is a woman that brought a video, that they brought her video is circulating, that I think she has been married twice, and she said she has kids, that I think she was saying something about she prefers a single life or something, I can't remember now. And people were talking, and I was like, how did that woman become what she became? Sometimes, even some men, Tomaburu, tí wọn ní sùúrù mọ́, something pushed them to that stage. Everybody ló ní endurance limits. You will get some people to a stage that it is that at that stage you will know who they are as partners. That loving partner, that I love you, àṣekínní kan, you have not pushed them to the extreme. Nígbà míì, of course, not everybody is wicked. And I always say, any partner that you have, that you are having issues, they are crying, you are abusing them, even as a man. You are a woman, you are abusing your man. The man will give you a shocker one day. You are a man, you are abusing your wife. The woman will give you a shocker one day. And you can never tell how they will react. You can never tell what they will do. Be very happy if you have somebody that you are abusing and the person say, abeg, I cannot cope with this, and they carry their load and waka go. In fact, they are the best people for anybody. Some people will hang on. They will hang on until the day wàhálà Adédoyin ta ló ń bá wí. Ṣó ń bú yín ni? Okay, ẹ má worry again, block ẹ. Mo ti block ẹ tó bá yẹ pé mo ti block ẹ. They will hang on until family in-laws will maltreat some people. Wọ́n á bú wọn, wọ́n á ṣoríṣiríṣi fún wọn, wọ́n á máa mú mọ́ra, they will not talk until Abidemi, bless you, Jere. Shebi you watch that video. Shebi you watch the video. Not everybody will waka. But you see all those people, either man, the man that you will be abusing, that you guys will be fighting, and that man or woman will not go. Trust me. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí n tiẹ̀ kí ìrandíran mi kó bá rẹ̀ nírú relationship bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Mo takẹ́ ẹ̀ dànù. Mo hate lose. Somebody, you are being abused. That's how a man and a woman. Somebody say, auntie, but do you agree that there are also unresolved cases even in Western world? Yeah, I agree. But kì í ṣe irú eléyìí o, my darling brother. Kò tí lè ní connection tó yẹn o. Ìgbà wo náà yìí dé Canada? Kò ì pẹ́ tán dé wá Canada now. Tí ò bá ṣe pé nǹkan míì ti sá sọ́pọ̀lọ ẹ̀, nǹkan kan ń ṣòwò náà ni. Ìgbà wo náà dé Canada tó fẹ́ nírú connection àti tactics tó máa fi ṣe gbogbo nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Àtowó tó máa fi rin irú gbogbo ìrìn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Nǹkan kan ń ṣe ni. Lórí platform mi, orí ẹ̀ burú. Mo pè ẹ́. Ẹni bá ṣí péjì tẹ́lẹ̀ ò ti mọ̀ pẹ́jọ́ ló fẹ́ wá rò. Àwọn akóṣìbérò onírìn gbèrègbèrè kiri lórí social media. Wọ́n máa já from platform to platform ni. Wọn ò ní jókòó sójú kan. Ṣé mo pè ẹ́? Ìrẹ̀ sínwín. Anyway, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ yòókù voice video. Just listen to the last part of that video so we can stop. And we are still appealing. If that lady is watching this video, we are appealing to her. We are appealing to her family. No, America ló ń gbé tẹ́lẹ̀ kan tó relocate. Bóyá ńgbà tó wá relocate ló lọ mú yàwó wá láti Naija. A person that all the family in law kò sẹ́ni tó bẹ̀rù kò sẹ́ni tó respect, something is not right. There should be somebody, and that is why if in-laws should have limits to how they interfere in couples marriage. Come on and see anybody tó lè appeal sí lady yìí. sad, very sad. Oh God, ó mà ṣe o.
Oh my God.
So sad.
So please note that Mr. Ariyo Omotoso Amos was admitted to the Trauma Neurosurgery Intensive Care Unit, St. Michael Hospital on August 28, 2023 after a sudden medical emergency occurred. Wow. After a sudden medical emergency, our patient is currently intubated and in critical condition in the intensive care unit, and therefore is unable to manage his own affairs as at this time.
And that's it.
Please provide our patient's wife and substitute decision maker, Bolanle Omotoso, the most compassionate understanding as she tries to keep her husband's affairs in order during this extremely difficult time.
But why is it to whom it may concern, sir?
Opo.
No. Mo ń béèrè pé kí ló dé tí wọ́n tag ní to whom it may concern.
But that guy said he's a lawyer. Why is he asking why is it tagged to whom it may concern? Alhaji, lawyer yín yẹn ò mọṣẹ́ o. Ṣé kò mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń pè ní to whom it may concern? Wọ́n léyàn wà intubated. Pipe ló fi ń mí as at the time tó kọ lẹ́tà. Princess, they won't say all the medical something nínú lẹ́tà yẹn. They can only say the reason why, which is the little one they have said that is intubated, is incapacitated. And they yes, Ayo to show, yes. Lẹ́tà yẹn pọ̀.
Àwọn lẹ́tà yẹn iṣẹ́ tó lè ṣe ó dẹ̀ yé mi àti yín. Pé ó ń sọ pé ẹni yẹn o bóyá òun ló máa ń sáìn àwọn nǹkan kan tẹ́lẹ̀. Àwọn lẹ́tà yẹn ń sọ fún wọn bí tó ti ń sáìn yẹn wípé kò lè sáìn mọ́ ẹni yìí ni ó máa sáìn o. Based on that letter bí wàá tán transfer.
Ó ti yé mi.
Ṣé ẹ̀ ń rí lọ́ọ̀yà? Oríyọmí ló tún interpret fún lọ́ọ̀yà. Alhaji Oríyọmí, go and change your lawyer. That your lawyer is something else. Alhaji Oríyọmí àti lawyer. St. Michael Hospital is in Toronto. Okay.
Amos Omotoso, ẹ̀yin ẹbí Àríyọ̀ ní Adó Èkìtì.
Anniversary yìí
ṣe rí pé ẹ láti yọjú báyìí ká tún ṣèpàdé ká tún tẹ̀.
Shocking that some
fún gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà.
All right, I think that is the end of that particular section where Oriyomi was calling on the family members that as it is, they have to take a step further. Probably Oriyomi will have to go to Canada on this case, and probably with one of the family member, maybe they have to go to Canada as it is. But we are still appealing to this lady. Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ò lè tẹ́lẹ̀ yìí. Allow them, but wọn ò lè bá sọ̀rọ̀ gan mọ́ àbí bò ní. Lawyer ni what is the meaning of to whom it will concern? Why did you hey, people here share you? Somebody says student lawyer, novice lawyer. Anyway, the part of the reason, at least neurological emergency, which means wípé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ brain ló ti wá, and we all know pọ̀rọ̀ stroke kò síbi tí ó lè gbà. Lẹ́yìn tó bá gba apá ó lè gba ọpọlọ kẹ́niyẹn má lè sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. Àwọn mi ò tiẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀. At least I've worked with somebody who could not talk due to stroke. Kò lè sọ̀rọ̀, but he could think, he could comprehend. We play games together. The guy is late now. I miss him so much. He used to be like a brother. I worked with him for like 3 years ago. And the guy had stroke, multiple stroke. He could think, but he can't. He could use one of his hands. In fact, he drives with one hand, He could, but even despite that, he was not allowed to be, and that was at the emergency. He was not allowed to take decisions anymore, despite the fact that he could think. He could still write with one hand. He could drive with that one hand, you know, but he could not talk. So for that, they had to get a POA for him compulsorily. So that is how it works. So as it is, ìyàwó ló ní ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí. So I would still want them to calm down. If àwọn tó ń bá rí Alhaji Oyeyomi tẹ́ mọ̀ wọ́n, ẹ bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. He should calm down on this case. Because if he should go to Canada, holiday ló lọ ṣe. If he should go to Canada, holiday ló lọ ṣe. If the family should go with Oriyomi to Canada, holiday no lọ ṣe, is the truth. You know why? She's in charge. When a man is married, the wife is in charge. We just want to appeal. We are still appealing as mothers. We are still appealing. Hopefully the woman too is in her right sense. Because to me, this is not normal anymore. I don't know why somebody wants to be this adamant, why one wants to carry this kind of problem. Your life is outside on social media now, and they are dragging you. Your children are there to think of for future sake. As long as you are still going to be in Nigerian community, you are still a Nigerian. We have our culture, where we are coming from. So I will still want to appeal to people who can know Oriyomi to slow down on this case. I'm not saying they should not go if they want to go, but I want to tell them and assure them. Ariyo is not dead. He's still alive. He's still alive. He's in rehab. He's not dead. People have confirmed he's still alive. Oh, he's still alive. So if you go to Canada, if you know you are not going for holiday, you have to appeal to that lady before you go. Number one, you cannot go to her doorstep. Number two, you go to police station to go and report. What are you going to tell police? Kí lẹ fẹ́ lọ sọ fọ́lọ́pàá? You want to tell ọlọ́pàá that she has done what? Ṣó pààyàn ni? You will tell ọlọ́pàá that her husband is in hospital. She doesn't want you to see the husband, and you are the brother and the sister. But she is brother and sister. You cannot come and knock on my door, and I will say I don't want to open my door. You can't enter because I don't want to open. That is how it works. So you can't get to Canada and say you want to see her. Bí ọ̀rọ̀ ṣe wà, if you don't appeal to her, she does as it is, there is trust issue láàrin gbogbo yín. Ẹ ti bọ̀rọ̀ jẹ́, ẹ ti fọ́pọ̀ mọ́yọ̀. Family ọkọ wọ́n ti ṣe yánmayànmá. Family ìyàwó ẹ ti ṣe yánmayànmá. There is trust issue already. She might not even want to see you, and it's the truth. Your best bet is to try and work on that relationship first. Níbi tẹ́ wà. Appeal to her. Ẹ wálẹ̀ fún mi mọ wá ìtẹ̀yẹ kọ́rọ̀ yìí gan débi. There are times kì í ṣe gbogbo ìgbà ní social media ló máa ń sort ọ̀rọ̀ out, ó máa ń ba nǹkan jẹ́. It's not all the time social media issues sort things out. It's not all the time. Sometimes tí nǹkan bá lé ńgbà mí báyìí, èèyàn kan máa jágùntàn, èèyàn kan máa jẹ́wúrẹ́. I don't know how you guys got to the stage you got to. The country she is not Nigeria. You cannot go there and command her. Kò possible. Àfi tẹ́ bá fẹ́ kọ́lọ́pàá kó everybody. Ẹ̀yin dẹ̀ lọ́lọ́pàá máa kó. Because they will say you are trespassing. You can't even see her car and move close to her car. And I want to believe our siblings in UK, they know the rule of Western world. They know the rules of Western world. Calm down, if possible. That is all I am going to say. And on this, I hope couples in diaspora, We are learning from this. And don't think it is a man that can be in this kind of situation tomorrow. I know some people, now wife lie down, no be husband. Okay? Now wife lie down and the husband is taking care of the wife. He's taking care of her. Hello? Hello?
The family should appeal to the lady.
That's
because
what I think
if she doesn't want them to see the guy, even if they travel from here to Entebbe, be able to see the guy. And I think their relationship is strange.
Seriously
sometimes
strange.
when men start talking to their family about their wives and, and they should think about things like this. Because the family, and it applies to women too, when something happens and you start calling home and doing this and doing that, if anything should go wrong, you'll be the prime suspect.
Yeah.
Because I think the family is thinking maybe she intentionally did that to that man.
Yes.
Because maybe they are not in alliance.
In good terms.
They are not together in the house. It's like you do your own, I do my own.
They might even be living together and be living separately.
And if things like this happen,
yeah.
Let me share. If I am that lady, Auntie Adoni, if she's here on this platform, let her be listening. She should allow them to bring the brother or the mother from Nigeria.
Yeah.
So they will be waking up in the morning and be going to the hospital to do what you've been doing before. So they will know how hard it is.
What did you say she should do?
You understand what I mean?
Hold on, sis. What did you say she should do? She should allow them to come and carry the man.
If they want to come to... Yes, and come and take care of the brother.
Yeah, or even carry him to Nigeria.
So they will know what she's going through.
No, apart from that, I think to rest all this, she should allow them to come and carry the guy to Nigeria.
No, if he goes to Nigeria, they won't know the impact. No, they should learn what she's going through. So, if they don't know what she's going through, taking care of that man and the children and the bill in the house, they will not appreciate her. You know what I mean? Let her invite them to come and say, but Alagbada, or not be.
Where are they going to stay when they come?
You understand what I mean? Let one of them come and take charge. Let one of them come and take charge. So they will know what she's going through.
Somebody said the man is intubated and no hospital will release him.
In diaspora, it's not an easy task. It's time demanding and you can't quantify time. You cannot quantify time. So she should let them come. Let her just be at peace with herself. Let them come and take charge. But they will not believe. Maybe they think he has
It won't cost her anything.
Anything, yes. Some women, they don't agree with their in-laws. You understand?
Life and death, now.
And this is about life and death. Let them see and let them know. There's a saying in the Bible. It said, do not be deceived, for God does not mock. You cannot cover smoke with a mantle. So let them come. Okay. Share the information with them. Because one of them before 20 years. Or before 30 years. Not how far, but how well. Maybe they did not even agree with him bringing her to Canada. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe the animosity has been on for long. Then ìyàwó náà láwọn ẹbí kí ló dé tó lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ bí ìyàwó tó lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ bí ọkọ.
Wọ́n láwọn ẹbí ìyàwó ò dá wọn lóhùn. Àwọn ẹbí ò dá wọn lóhùn.
Auntie, I know of a lady. If she goes to the same town that the husband's family lives, kò ní délé àwọn èèyàn ọkọ ẹ̀ tó tún máa padà.
Because wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀.
Kò ní débẹ̀ tó tún máa padà àǹtí. Kò tiẹ̀ kà wọ́n fún èèyàn gidi.
Big shame téèyàn bá bá rẹ̀ nírú family bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Kò kà wọ́n kéèyàn gidi.
Wọ́n ti wọ́ra wọn lẹ̀ náà ni ìwọ̀nba lè yan tójú bọ̀rọ̀ ọkọ àti ìyàwó mọ́. Wọ́n yẹ̀yẹ́ ara wọn ni. Ẹ ṣe ìyá mi. So somebody is saying here that we should appeal to the parents and family to also accept the fact that stroke most likely occurred during accidents, most likely because of underlying ailments. They should back up from the assumption that she caused it or used juju to cause it. This is not going to help the matter because the relationship between them is bad already. The brothers in UK should know better. They need to stop accusing the wife of causing the stroke. I don't know where that came from, that she caused what is going on with the man, you know. I personally don't believe that she caused whatever the guy is going through. Even from day one, I saw the picture, I said, this guy has stroke. Especially if you are working abroad and you have worked in either as caregiver or whatever, you should see, when you see somebody, stroke now, you know, whatever now led to it, we may not know, you know. So at this stage, I don't think in the second video Oriyomi did, there was no accusation anymore. So probably some people have spoken and said, don't accuse her of anything. So I'm not sure they will do that anymore. But you are still like, if this woman loves herself, I would advise, if her family should get hold of this video, Owo Wole, call on +1 347 261 5455. That's the number to call. Maybe I will accommodate 2 more calls, then we'll end up. This is a lesson for her. God bless you. That's what I'm about to say. Nneka says this is also a lesson to families. Always extend a hand of friendship towards women who are married in your family. Let love lead always. Very, very important. There is a lot of lesson to learn, but from in-laws, tó máa ń tojú bọ̀rọ̀ ọkọ àtìyàwó jù, òun ló fa gbogbo rádaràda yìí. How will I as a mother-in-law call my son's wife and my son-in-law with my ọlọ́màjẹ ríru ẹ̀ and my kí náà ń pè, we say you won't have access to your son. Kí ni mo ṣe, kí ni mo rà, kí la àmì ní wọ́rà mi dé stage yẹn. Màá dẹ̀ fàyàwó ọmọ mi, màá fi ṣọ̀rẹ́, whatever tó bá ń jọ ń ṣe, ọmọ mi ò ń ṣe ọmọ kékeré, ó tẹ́ lọ́rùn ló fẹ́ yàwó ẹ̀, ó rí kó tó fẹ́. Èmi máa pẹ̀tù sínú ni, ìyàwó mi má bínú, ọmọ mi tiẹ̀ níyàwó ọmọ tèmi máa jẹ́ ná, èmi máa rí wọn bí ọmọ ni, mi ò ní rí wọn bí ìyàwó. Family tó bá ti rí ìyàwó bí ìyàwó, problem ti wà. As long as you cannot embrace your son's wife, your brother's wife, as your sister, as your daughter, wàhálà ti bẹ̀rẹ̀, pressure ti wà. As we said that we spoke about this thing, family pressures, in-laws pressure is one of the reasons why couples in diaspora are having problems. So who wants to call in? The number is +1 347 261 5455 so that we can round up and go and settle down for the night. +1 347 261 5455. WhatsApp if you want to call in so that I can round up. It's a big lesson. We are hopeful that they get the solution to this issue. We are hopeful that whoever is seeing this video that knows this lady can talk to her and appeal to her conscience. Hopefully she's okay. Hopefully she's acting in a right frame of mind too. Hopefully. So that she can say, let them come and take the husband from her. If she wants to release, she can release the man to them if they want to. So that everybody can have peace. But on this page, you know, we learn. Okay, same for couples back home too. Family. Wọ́n á tojú bọ̀rọ̀ títí. Ọkọ àti ìyàwó á fi hate ara wọn. Wọ́n á tojú bọ̀rọ̀ títí. Ìyàwó á hate family ọkọ. Most times, husbands don't hate their wife's family. Most times, but they do too. But most times, it is a wife where they have problem with mother-in-law and family-in-laws. You know, in this situation, something is not right about this kind of situation. This particular one, there is something definitely not okay. Something definitely okay. So, in the absence of any other call, I think at this point, we can as well just stop. Somebody said, my uncle in USA have similar case, and the wife, who is a Black American, still call family despite that they have been separated. Fumi Oni, a lady called in last week. Nígbà tá treat ọ̀rọ̀ yìí initially. It was that lady tó lọ gbé ọkọ ẹ̀ nígbà tó ó lọ gbé ex ẹ̀ nígbà tó mọ̀ parẹ́ òyà, ó tún gbé lọ sí ilé ẹ̀. So ti lady yìí nǹkan kan ṣẹlẹ̀ ni. Something is wrong. But why would you want to handle that kind of situation yourself? That lady, something is not okay. To the extent she even stopped friends from seeing the man. She even stopped the friends. Even if they are fighting. Nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀, family ọkọ ló máa kọ́kọ́ pè. Àwọn family ẹ̀, ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀, àbúrò ẹ̀, màmá ẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀. Wàá pè wọ́n, daddy o, mommy o, nǹkan báyìí máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Eléyìí ò pé anybody. Until they said they wanted to see the guy. Báwọn ò gbúrò ẹ̀. Hey! Please, ẹ̀yin obìnrin, please, women, please, I'm going to appeal to your conscience too. As a woman here, if you know that man is not making you happy, please, go. Don't become vindictive. Please. This is sad. Remember, we have children too. Any good mother, anybody that is a mother, abiyamo is what we call good mothers. They don't do this kind of a thing. But like I said, I keep saying maybe something is not right, something is not okay with that lady. Nobody should fight a fight of vindictiveness. If you know a man is not making you happy, please, for your own peace of mind and long life too, leave him. Hello, Yami.
Ẹ káalẹ́ o.
Ẹ káalẹ́ mà.
Ẹ kú ètò.
Àwa nìyẹn.
Ẹ wò Ọlọ́run máa gbà wá. Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé for her láti deprive every member of the family, friends,
ṣé possible kẹ́ sọ English?
Ó lè jẹ́ àwọn tó máa ń ya ilé tán sọ fún pé má jẹ́ kí gbá rí, má jẹ́ kí kó apart from pé ó ní issue pẹ̀lú in-law. Àwọn kan wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tán ní believe nínú fake prophet. Ká máa sọ fún wọn pé má jẹ́ kí gbá rí, má jẹ́ ká kòkò rí, má jẹ́ kẹ́ni kankan rí.
Another angle.
Irú àwọn yẹn ó lè jẹ́ irú àwọn yẹn ní mindset tó ní. So problem pọ̀ lóríṣiríṣi. Ó lè jẹ́ ibi tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní issue apart from kó ní issue pẹ̀lú àwọn in-law.
Pẹ̀lú family.
Ó lè jẹ́ ibi tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní issue.
I will translate.
Àwọn kan wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ní believe nínú so-called prophet, so-called ìgbà, so-called ìkòkò. Tó yẹ pé nǹkan tó bá ti sọ fún wọn yẹn ni the ultimate thing.
No máa dúró lé.
So for her láti máa deprive àwọn family member, even those guys in UK, láti gbọ́n pa ẹ̀ ọ́ láti rí. Oh, there is more to it. Àwọn kan wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn mindset wọn Ọlọ́run nìkan ló máa gbà wọ́n nínú bondage tó kóra wọn sí.
You are right. Another angle that none of us is looking at.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, so apart
Princess,
from you tó ní pẹ̀lú
Princess, don't say that.
Ó lè jẹ́ nǹkan
Don't say that. Don't say that.
If she can go to the extent pé káwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ọkọ náà má tún rí mọ́, ó lè jẹ́ àwọn tó máa ń believe in fake prophet, fake revelations. Ó lè jẹ́ nǹkan tó affect ẹ̀ nìyẹn.
God bless you.
Because I don't know that. If everybody tó ṣe iṣẹ́ medical line or tó tiẹ̀ ń ṣe irú àwọn iṣẹ́ tá à ń ṣe nílùú yìí, ó mọ̀ pé stroke lè occur anytime even tó jẹ́ Nàìjíríà ló ń gbé tó bá máa ní issue ó máa ní issue. So ó gbogbo ẹ̀ ń wọnú ara wọn. Bó ṣe wà yẹn, ohun gógó ti lè wà, ó ti lè fira ẹ̀ sínú bondage.
Àti lo 1 hour, almost 2 hours.
Ọlọ́run gbọ́dọ̀ stop. Ọlọ́run máa kákérò èkó délé o, ká má ṣìrìn, ká má ṣìṣe o. Ẹ máa bẹ́tò lọ o, mo kàn ní kí n dá sí i.
Thank you. This my sister, for those who don't understand Yoruba, she said we are only talking and looking at one angle. That what if the woman has been hypnotized by pastors back home from Nigeria or anywhere, and the pastors are telling her, do not allow anybody to talk to your husband. Wọ́n dẹ̀ lè máa gba owó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. And I want to look at that angle too, because I was the one that was telling somebody here, tó ń gbé ìlú òyìnbó, that should know better. She got entangled with a pastor back in Nigeria. Whatever that pastor say is binding on her in her home. This one no be story, na the one where I witness. I was telling this one, say I don't believe Nigerian pastor. She said I should not tell her that. that pastor has been a prayer this thing, has been a cover in her marriage, has been this, has been that. Now I kuku keep quiet. I begin look. Make I leave the rest. That is the story. I begin look. I say, hey, this my sister don't enter one chance of pastors. If this woman sneeze, she go call pastor. Pastor, overnight I was sneezing throughout, and pastor will say, it's a spiritual attack. We have to start praying. Some people, in fact, I was to call you. I saw this thing the overnight. This is what I saw. God bless you, my sister. That is because this is not normal. This is another angle that we are not looking at. And we all know Nigerian women and pastor, they are like this. Some Nigerian women, they are like this. That what if the pastor per se is even using something so that the woman can be sending money? Abi, you don't know, say women, they send money to pastor in Nigeria. And it may not even be a pastor, it may be an alpha. It may not be a pastor, it may be an alpha. All these spiritual people. This is the reason why, if you know how many marriages has broken because of these people, all these alpha and pastors. There's somebody I know too. That man said he's not enjoying his marriage anymore since his wife got entangled with a pastor. She met the pastor on social media praying. Now so she approached the pastor. Since then, now anything where pastor tell her. If pastor tell her and say, no allow your husband go near you, she will not allow. If the pastor go tell her and say, today, for the next 3 weeks, you are fasting and your husband, you must not sleep in the same house with your wife, with your husband. Now so she dey do, now the man dey frustrated. The day where this man dey download the thing, I saw they look. He say, hey, the guy came across my video, now he can't download the thing. Say, this is what I'm actually going through. That my wife met this pastor. He gave me the name of the pastor. I can't remember now. He gave me the name of the pastor. I went to check the pastor's page. I saw him. If you see the person where they control my sister, this is my sister will be woman for abroad, for America. You go shock. When I saw the guy's video, I said, now this person, they control your wife. He said, now the person be that too. That woman, that the wife, respect that pastor, pass him. That anything the pastor say is binding inside his home. Now I can't tell and say what he won't do. The man called the pastor. He abused him. He cursed him. Now the pastor called the man. I mean the wife. He say, your husband don't call me. This is what your husband said. And all that. He recorded the man and sent it to the wife. As the wife see the voice notes, now the wife say, him and the husband, the man will never have peace in that house. And if the man is not, say here, now women get power. Before we know what's in the happen. My sister don't they threaten the husband with divorce. Instantly. So that is another aspect that we are not looking at. Because this woman's attitude is just not normal. Her attitude is inhuman. Her attitude is, I don't know what else to call it. The man is sick. It's just to let you know this is it and that is, and she said nobody should see the man again. You see all those pastors, all those religious people, hey, then go cook one story, and it's very easy. It's from you talking to them. They will just use psychology on you and begin to pick out some things to tell you, they already when you are discussing, they will have picked some things about your problem. Men, look at me very well if you love your marriage. If you love your marriage, you see all this your wife. Some of them, and then they carry problem come for you. Jeje. Now then, when they will contact pastor wey on the wire for Nigeria. Even some pastors here in abroad, we no one work. In abroad, if pastors can be going to beach in America and say they are praying for people, and people in America are believing, now women be their customer. Women. Now women they look for waiting no lost. They will go to even beach where we they go you they go swim. Now so then go there, they go say then they pray for their followers. Then they pray for their members. Ọlọ́run ọmọ ogun ló sọ wípé òkúta méje láti inú omi ni ká mú ká fi ṣàdúrà fún yín. Ìyá wa Ọlọ́run ọba nígbà tí mo níwájú Ọlọ́run ọba tí a kò gbọdọ̀ pè jẹ́rìí irọ́ àtàwọn màláìka ẹ̀. Bí mo ṣe dé òkun yẹn ẹ̀yin lọ́lọ́run fi hàn mí. Ó wá gbé yín síwájú mi àtọkọ yín. Ó wá sọ fún mi wípé ọkọ yín ó ti ní obìnrin kan sí kọ́nà. In fact ọkọ yín ń kọ́lé kan tẹ́ ẹ̀ mọ̀. Obìnrin yẹn gbogbo wàhálà tẹ́ ẹ̀ rí l'Amẹ́ríkà. Ìyàwó tọkọ yín lọ bá nítorí ọkùnrin ọkọ yín ti bàlé lórí ó ti sùn lé. Bí bàlé tọkọ yín bàlé báyìí as your husband climb on the woman that is girlfriend. The girlfriend get juju but for the now the juju they work in your own life for America where you get problem for your place of work. You know go tell and say for your place of work you dey late every time. You will not attribute it to that girlfriend where your husband gave for Nigeria. Where they for Nigeria long. And yet the pastor's power, despite all his prayers, he will not finish he will not finish it under one day. He go say, I need láti ṣe ìràpadà fún yín. We have to do buy my life back. We have to do get my husband back. We have to do one work. And now for mountain, we have to go and do it. I have to be on the mountain for 10 days, 14 days. Ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ ra gbogbo ìpèsè, gbogbo nǹkan tá a máa fi wà níbẹ̀. Because I'm not the only one that will pray. I'm going to call other pastors. Àwọn wòlíì Ọlọ́run tọ́lọ́run pè tán ní agbára. I have to call them, they have to stay with me, and we have to pray the prayer together. Torí ogun gidi, inú ogun gidi lẹ́wà. Your children, wey be say whether your children are going through some emotional issues. Whether your children, you don't know that children have their moments too. And you are supposed to be there. Ask your children question. Be their friend. Let them be able to be free to talk to you. Instanta, you go say, Pastor ọmọ mi gan, èmi gan rí nínú àlá, I saw it last night when I was sleeping. Ọmọ yín, ìkan nínú àwọn ọmọ yín, àwọn ọ̀tá fẹ́ gba ọmọ yẹn lọ́wọ́ yín, kì í ṣe bí ti kú o. Ṣùgbọ́n ọmọ yẹn fẹ́ máa rin ìrìn àwọn ìrìn kan tó jẹ́ wípé ibi ìrìn yẹn lọ̀tá máa ti gbàdúró dé. Torí ẹ̀ a ní láti ṣe àdúrà. Àdúrà ọmọ àdúrà ńlá dẹ̀ ni. Prayer of pikin no be small prayer. Nídìí eléríbú pastor wey be say him own pikin for Nigeria. Na bumper short he dey wear up and down. The same olóríbú pastors wey be say him pikin na olóṣó wey dey go look for money wey dem go take chop. Na him go dey tell you say your own pikin it is this, you have to bring money, we have to do prayer, we have to go to one mountain, and we are going to be 7 pastors. Àwọn àfàdúrà jagun, àwọn wòlíì Ọlọ́run tí Ọlọ́run pè tí wọ́n ní agbára tó mọ bọ́n ṣe ń bá Ọlọ́run sọ̀rọ̀ àti ìgbà tí Ọlọ́run máa ń gbọ́ àdúrà, tí wọ́n mọ ìgbà tí èèyàn bá Ọlọ́run sọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run máa gbọ́ àdúrà. Àwọn wòlíì yẹn la fẹ́ pè kí wọ́n bá wa fàdúrà jagun lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ yín. Mo wá sọ fún yín, mo fi ìlérí fún yín ní agbára àwọn wòlíì, ní agbára àwọn áńgẹ́lì tí wọ́n dúró ní orí kàngun méje tó gbélé ayé dúró. Gbogbo àwọn pílà tí Ọlọ́run fi sọlé ayé dúró, àwọn áńgẹ́lì tó ń ṣọ́, wọ́n máa bá mi rọ ọmọ yín padà. Ìwọ náà bá ṣe rí mọ́. Wàá bá ṣe rí mọ́. Gbogbo dọ́là ẹ wàá bá máa sẹ́yìn díẹ̀. Ẹ má jẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀, etí mi máa ń kún, mò ń cover ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn abiyamọ. When I'm talking, it's from what I am hearing, but make I no open everything out. Ẹ yá lọ sùn. Ta ló fi rẹ́dẹ̀ẹ́dì? Ó lè já wọn wòlíì. Ẹ ṣé bàbá mi, mo rí mẹ́sẹ̀gì yín, I'm seeing your message. Màá block ẹ má worry. Ìwọ tó lọ. You that put red head on my show, when I finish, I will block you. This is the last time you will see my page. So you better change that your red head. I'm sure it's all those Amroba pythons. Amroba pythons, they have entered the show. I don't spoil business. Àwọn àfàdí àjagun, àwọn wòlíì mẹ́wàá tí wọ́n gbé àwọn sánmọ̀ dúró, àwọn ni wọ́n jẹ́ kọ́run jábọ́ lé wa lórí, wọ́n di ọ̀run mú báyìí, wọ́n di òkè sánmọ̀ yẹn mú. Àwọn náà bá Ọlọ́run gbá mú. àbá yín lọ sí orí òkè gbógun mi, orí òkè fàdúrà jagun, orí òkè it is not finished, orí òkè ẹgbẹ́ ògo mi fún mi, ibẹ̀ la máa lọ, orí òkè ọmọ mi ní ògo mi. Wọ́n pọ̀ lórí social media àwọn pàìtọ́ alápá bá ṣiṣẹ́ ẹjẹ́ máa lọ kán tó bá ṣó mi jẹ́. Men ẹ má jẹ́ kí obìnrin kan bà tiyín jẹ́, because by the time they start looking up and down looking for what is not lost, ibẹ̀ náà ti ń gbé wàhálà bá majority yín. Ibẹ̀ ni kí ló sọnù tán wá pastor tí ò gbàdúrà. And the funniest thing is that you will now see the pastor somebody say you don go Kerubu, I no kuku go, ṣe bá rí wọn lórí social media. Mi ò dé Kerubu rí, mo lọ ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà tí mo kéré lẹ́ẹ̀kan abẹ́ méjì, mo tẹ̀lé ọ̀rẹ́ mi lọ, bọ̀ à ń rí wọn lórí social media. You go see the pastor wey dey pray for them, the pastor wey dey pray for the woman. By the time you go see the pastor, that person wey I know wey dey call pastor all the time for Nigeria, the day wey the pastor call am for video call wey I see the pastor, I say pastor tó ń ṣàdúrà fún yín rè elébi leléyìí kẹ́. I see the pastor, I dey look, I say eléyìí but before then pastor ti jẹun lọ, ti jẹun sókè. Some pastors don build house from one single person wey dey live abroad. Bombay person go and sleep, you are going to work. Some pastors they don build house from people wey dey abroad, and pastor is just sleeping and waking, no work. Lágbára àwọn wòlíì tán tó lé ayé dó, àwọn wòlíì orí òkè Tàbórà, àwọn wòlíì orí gbógun mi, àwọn wòlíì ràbàkà sékérébò kò sí kàràbà, lágbára àwọn wòlíì rábàkà sànkàràbà kóròbò kòkò, àwọn wòlíì olè àti jagunjàgùdà pàálí, ní agbára àwọn wòlíì tó ṣe kíní kan kẹ̀nẹ̀kan. Ire ó dàárọ̀. I will see no show tomorrow. I don't do show today twice. No show tomorrow. I will see you on Saturday. Don't miss me, and don't come and text me. Auntie, yeah, my bonta now. Make una dey let me rest, yo. Auntie, the bonta. Auntie, we are waiting. This your show ni. Everybody stop with me lọ́la. See you on Saturday. Tomorrow, no show. Don't text me. I will not answer. Everybody go and sleep. See you guys. Love you. Anyway, I'm always enjoying time with you too, you know. But we'll see. Èmi gan mọ̀ pé mo ti yàyàkuyà. Ẹ má bínú. Èmi gan mọ̀ pé mo ti accuse. Ó dàárọ̀. Good night, everyone. Oh my. All right, guys.